Good evening. I am here. It is 10:19 on Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. I don't know why I'm saying the year. I'm here. If you remember yesterday, I was here in the morning to react to the Indie World Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and Sonic 3 trailer. And after that, I didn't come back, despite saying I wanted to. It was my last day of vacation, and I wanted to come back, and I didn't. What happened? It was emotional problems, mostly. To be honest, I started spiraling. I wasn't feeling good. I started spiraling. I just did some other stuff all day instead. Caught up on drawings I needed to do. Tried to catch up on some videos I needed to do. Other stuff, this, that, and the other thing. I was depressed, so I decided not to come back. And the music's too loud. This is Tokyo Map from Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, by the way. I think I've opened with this song before. So I felt mentally bad, and then around 1 a.m., I started feeling physically bad. I think I have caught something from the con, which is great. I got a sore throat, a sniffly nose, and a bit of a fever dream. It's more music here. This might be intense. Oh yes, this is a little too intense. That's okay, that's cool. So yeah, I'm home. I'm home from DenFur. I was home on Monday. I got home at 8 in the morning. So the weekend was good. I'm gonna talk about DenFur for a little bit, and then we're gonna start streaming. So first and foremost, stream plans for tonight. I'm gonna be doing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix for a couple hours. Visions of Mana comes out in 2.5 hours, or sorry, an hour and a half. The thing with Steam is that you cannot preload games. So even though I have it bought and in my account, I have to wait. This music is still too loud. I have to wait until midnight to actually download it, so it's going to take a little while. This happened with Persona 3 Reload as well. So I'm going to start downloading it at midnight, and then when it's done, I will find a good place to stop in Kingdom Hearts and move on to Visions of Mana. But yeah, the thing with Kingdom Hearts, I might have to put it on the back burner. I think you preload stuff on Steam, just stuff to the publisher. This publisher stinks, maybe. Yeah, Atlas and Square Enix. Not great with it. Also, hey, Ayla, I saw a little bit of your stream earlier. I wish I could have talked, but I was at work. I was gone from work for 6 days, and it was annoyingly busy when I came back today, so I kind of had to focus. Less said about that, the better. But I'm here. Anyway, DenFur was great. Flying there was nice. When I was on the plane there was a kid watching me draw, and he was like, "I really like your drawing," and I'm like, "Aw, thank you. I really hope that inspired that kid to draw." I didn't dare tell him that I was drawing a character from an 18-plus game. Sort of. I was drawing my Munch plush from Tribal Hunter, and I was like, "Yeah, the character's fine. We just don't tell him where it's from." So yeah, that was fun. It was a smooth travel over there. Denver was really nice. It was just, it was a city. It was a city. If you've been to one, you've been to most of them. I enjoyed it. I had Jack in the Box, which was great. I had several good food places around where DenFur is held. I can assure you, I was not eating bananas off the floor during DenFur. We had me and my roommates had deep dish pizza one night from a local place, which is weird because it's, Denver and not Chicago, but it was good. For non-Chicagoan deep dish pizza, it was pretty damn good. I had Noodles and Company, which despite saying it's Korean fried noodles, had mostly Italian dishes. It was pretty good. It was alright. I'd say that was probably my least favorite thing I ate the entire time. And where else? We went to like a really good Mexican restaurant that was extremely expensive. And don't think I'll be doing that again if I go back there. Then the last day, me and one of my friends from VR chat Went to a local, it's not a local place, I think it's in multiple places, called It's Sugar. IT''S Ooger. Like, it's all one word with one S. It's just a really, like silly candy store with, like, foreign candy, local it has, like, the candy by the pound. It's like a boardwalk candy shop, except it's, like, very, very bright and colorful. There is a much bigger candy shop around where one of my local friends lives here in New Jersey, but it was still nice. I actually picked up something that I don't want to say out loud because I'm gonna give it to someone eventually, but it's a little bit of a funny plushie. I'm getting mentions out the wazoo today. And yeah, the con was overall very cozy. I did not go to any panels except one. I went to one panel on Friday night, which was a Homestuck reflection panel, and I got the very rare opportunity to flex and say, "Oh, hey, you guys listen to Vox's Let's Read Homestuck? Have you heard John in the last like 6 or 7 videos? Because that's me." I got invited to be on the panel for like a bit, and I kind of like chickened out halfway through just because I was like, I feel awkward up here. I'm not saying anything. But it was really nice. It was really nice to have people like actually know me for what I've done rather than just know who I am. So that felt very accomplishing. It's a feeling as a voice actor I don't get to have very often. Or maybe that might be the first time I've ever felt that or ever experienced that. So, hey, I finally got to feel what it's like to be one of my seniors in the industry, which is really cool. Even if it's not really, in the industry and just fan work. But, hey, I felt very accomplished, and if I didn't spiral into depression the moment I got home, I would have been riding that high for a little longer. And yeah, I left. My roommates all left Sunday like afternoon by noon. I stayed till 8 p.m. And then I got a flight home at midnight, which was pretty interesting. One flight from midnight to 3 a.m. plus then 2-hour time difference, so it was 5 a.m. And then I had another flight from like 6 a.m. till 7:30. And then by the time I got home, it was 8. I was exhausted when I got home. I took a shower, dropped all my shit on the floor, closed the blinds to my room, just hopped in bed, and slept until 5 p.m. It was probably the most sleep I've gotten in weeks. I'm just gonna play more of this music. Did I play F8 before? Let's play this one. It's all Japanese. This is a remix of the map theme from the original SMT4. Yeah, Jack in the Box. I liked it. I had the mini tacos, the 2 tacos with the American cheese on it, which is weird to me, but whatever. And I had the fried jalapeno poppers and the pineapple shake, and they were all pretty good. I didn't finish the mini tacos, and by the time I got around, I put them like in the fridge of the hotel room, and I just never went back to them, which is a shame because I really wanted to try more of them. I only had like 2. The 2 tacos though were all right, which is again weird because it has American cheese on it, and that's absolutely not something I'm used to having on a taco of all things. Oh, my cursor's still showing up even though I'm looking at the chat. So yeah, that's DenFur. I've been spending most of the last 2 days catching up on stuff. Again, I was gonna stream multiple times yesterday and it just didn't happen. I was here for the Nintendo Direct in the indie world, if you saw. If not, it's on YouTube already. And that was kind of it. I kind of just wallowed in depression and being tired until I got physically sick, and now I'm wallowing in being actually sick. So that's great. Well, we're not done talking about DenFur just yet, actually, because I have photos I could show off. So let's see. What I take photos of. Here's the plane. Here's me taking off on the plane. I always like taking shots like that. All right, you can't just scroll through photos anymore. That's not how Twitter works. Or is it? No, that just pulls up the side info. That was my drawing I did in the plane of Munch. This was like right before I landed in Colorado. It's flat. It's flat and also a mile high, and I didn't realize that. So sleeping was a bit of an issue because it was harder to breathe. Like, they were like, oh yeah, the air's thinner. I'm like, it's probably not that bad. And, spoilers, it was that bad when I got up there. It definitely affected the first night I was trying to sleep there. Train ride over, more just wilderness. Doesn't look that great. There's mountains in the background. It's cool. I stopped by Peoria Station, which is, you know, I'm old enough to remember the phrase, will it play in Peoria? Which is like, will a show be popular in a backwater town like Peoria? I don't know if that's the Peoria they're talking about, but if they were, I went there very briefly. Here's the hotel. I did not take the bus from the train station to the hotel. I followed a bunch of furries that walked all the way there, and that was a big mistake, because it's like a mile away. I was exhausted when I got here. Just a neat light fixture in the hotel. The con space was very small. It was literally this room. Downstairs was like a hall with a bunch of rooms sticking out of it, and then there was like a tower across the street from here that had a few halls in it. Very, very small con space, but a pretty decently sized convention overall. There were fire pits outside, and I don't know why they were lit, because it was hot as hell there. It was also pouring the first day we were there, which kind of sucked. Here's the Dealer's Den mascot for the convention. Very cute birdie. Battle F7, sure. This is very holier than thou music. While we were on the reg line, we saw a bunch of these little like figures. These little black dogs with like face masks on. I have no idea what they were, but we found two on the way to registration. This one we found in the reg line at the end, but I think it might be the one from before, because I think they moved it. Someone moved it over. I'm not sure if it's the same one. Then I found this one in the Dealer's Den, one with a yellow mask, and then I found another one with a yellow mask in the Dealer's Den, which is right above a DenFur stamp bingo, which mentions Sheeds on it. I think that's all of them. That was all the little guys. I drew one of them in my sketchbook later on when I was coming home. What else? Some fun stuff I got from the Dealer's Den. A flask with Cobalt Transformative Tonic on it. Some Splatoon stuff. I think I've seen this person before that sells the Splatoon stuff. They have like, it's like a grab bag, and they also have like a gold egg marble, and I thought it was really cool, so I picked it up. Hey, Neat Dreams, how you doing? I'm all right. I'm sick, but I'm back from DenFur and enjoying myself. Went to the deep dish pizza place. Had a drink called a petrifying tonic. I don't remember what the pun was, but me and my friends ordered it, and it was very good. It was very fruity. Actually, here, it's my roommate at the con. Petrifying potion. Captain Morgan triple sec lemon lime cranberry juice. Pretty good. Very, very light. Very light, but very fun. I bought a bunch of inflatable tails from the person that I've been buying inflatable tails from since MFF, and by the end of the con, I was wearing 5 of them at once, and people thought it was funny. People got a kick out of it, so I have plans to do more with this idea at MFF in December. But yeah, it was really fun, and I liked wearing them. It was a little hard to get through doorways, but ultimately not terrible, because these tails like curl up, so like it's just the sides really that I just had to kind of pick up and carry with me. But yeah, it was very nice. People have told me that like this fit is just very me now. This shirt, hat, and not these glasses, but the actual normal ones. People seem to like my normal glasses, my round ones, so much more than these pink ones, and that's interesting. Very interesting. Kitsune, yeah. That's kind. If you know that, you probably know what I'm going for with the ultimately with the design. Doing all right. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks, Neat Dreams. I'm all right now. It's mostly just a sore throat and a fever. What else? When I went to the candy store, we passed by a Spirit Halloween with a Pomni costume in the window, and we went to the candy store specifically so my friend could get gummy gators. So we were like cinematic parallels at the DenFur pavilions. There's a little sticker I saw on Saturday night that says, "I'm gay," and I was just like, same. Same. And yeah, after all was said and done... Oh, actually, I forgot the biggest thing. One of my roommates dressed up in this. A giant purple balloon dog costume. And, holy shit. They had what could be considered crowds around them from how popular that suit is. It is an impressive suit. It took forever to blow up, I'll say that. I did not help with that. I did help spot them. Not spot them. Handle is the proper term. I helped handle them while we were walking around. It was really cool. I thought it was really impressive. Also, the suit was actually fairly cheap, apparently, from what my roommate told me. And yeah, they went pretty viral for that. Certain people on Twitter posted about it, and yeah, it went pretty viral. Look, this is my own tweet, and I have 500 likes on it. That's a lot for me. That's a shit ton for me. I don't get that often, except except for the Mystery Dungeon post, where I got 3.9k because that just took off. If you're wondering what this image is relating to, it's because the Explorers Guild saw a blurry image of Explorers of Sky in the Museum Direct. You could say it blew up in popularity, yeah. Hey, Celine. Did I say hey already? I'm blanking. I got these shoes to wear to the con, and because they look like Sonic shoes, and spoilers, they sent me a whole size... Why spoilers? I don't know why I'm doing that. That's such a weird millennial thing to do. They sent me 8.5s instead of 9.5s, and I'm like, shit. Now I gotta return them. They did not fit at all. And yeah, I drew Chloe's balloon suit as one of my daily sketches. The lollipop I got from the candy store for donating to Make-A-Wish. I ate it on the train ride back to the airport. Denver Airport has a lot of weird cryptid stuff in it. Like, for some reason, the airport's just known for having a ton of like monsters and alien statues and stuff all over the place. So I saw this image. I saw this statue of a blue-gray alien holding a donut. And I called him Blanorts after Vinny's Norts Mr. Alien. And yeah, that's kind of it. You didn't, but it's fine. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I did now. That's kind of it. I bought this on the last day of the con, and it turns out Nessie had gotten me one of these at Anthrocon in July, and I completely forgot. So now I have two of the same charm. I'll probably give it to someone when I get the chance to. And I very briefly watched Bluey on the flight home. Wasn't even an episode I hadn't seen already, so... And I've only seen, like 6 episodes, so... Great. That's good luck on my part. On the flight there... Actually, I will talk about this for a couple minutes. So on the flight to Denver, I played some of the MEO The Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club demo. You get this little neat thing where you can carry over your name if you have save data from the other ones. I finished it last night, so the demo actually got updated twice over the last couple days to have chapters 2 and 3, as well as 1, and the prologue in it. And I played through the whole thing, and it's from what I picked up on the demo, it felt like another Famicom Detective Club game. It was slow paced, very slow paced, very calming. It's very it feels dated. It feels like a Famicom Detective Club game on the NES, just with better graphics. That being said, the early review, full game's coming out tomorrow. I have a physical copy ordered, and it's going to be here. The early reviews of the game past Chapter 3 have said it's like one of the best written first-party Nintendo games ever, and also one of the darkest. So I'm very much looking forward to it, because apparently the story goes in places that you would not expect a Nintendo game to ever go, and that's very appealing to me. The fact that they use the phrase, he's got to take a piss in a first-party Nintendo game already makes me giggle more than it should. I don't want a life lesson, I wanted ice cream. Oh yeah, I downloaded the remake of the first game recently, probably going to play those first before I can afford to get a physical copy of MEO. I'm kind of sad I have to play the remake, and there's no fan translation of the Famicom version. Well, that classic experience. To be fair, the remakes are so slow, it might as well be the classic experience. The only difference is that you're getting voice acting and better music. But you can actually play the old music, too, if you want. Which one did you download? Missing Air or the or Girl Who Stands Behind? Because I do have an opinion here. Missing Air, okay. So you're playing it in the release order. Missing Air came out, and then The Girl Who Stands Behind. My personal opinion is to play Missing Air second. The Girl Who Stands Behind is a little more... It's a little easier to play. It has a couple of quality of life improvements in it. Very few. It's a little more engaging because it came out second. But at the same time, it is a prequel, and I feel like Missing Air's ending would have more of an impact if you play The Girl Who Stands Behind first. I honestly don't... I'm going to be honest, I don't like how the Girl Who Stands Behind ends. That much. It's an ending that fits the series, but it's not... I don't prefer... Missing Air, I feel, is the better story overall. Girl Who Stands Behind is probably a better experience, so you'd be going from a good experience to a slightly lesser one. But I feel that the story works better if you play it in story order rather than release order. That being said, MEO does only take place a year or two later. So if you want to just play, this is not necessarily for you, but if anyone out there is on the fence, download the demo of this game and play through the first 3 chapters and see if this is for you. Because if it is, then I recommend playing the whole series. This game has no real connection to the previous ones outside of the main characters being the same, and some small callbacks. There's a fan translation of the SNES version of the second one. Could try that too. Been wanting to do more with your SNES Classic anyway. Yeah, do it. The SNES version gets kind of glazed over a lot, but that's in the remake as well, the SNES soundtrack. There's actually a third game between Girl Who Stands Behind and MEO. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Teleview, and you play as Ayumi in it. But they're dead set on not acknowledging that game's existence. So I have no idea what's going on there. Whew! And yeah, I went to the pool at the convention, I guess, if that's worth mentioning. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say here. Yeah, that's kind of the last few days in a nutshell. Last weekend in a nutshell. I'm gonna put on one more song. God, this music is so grungy. This is what I refer to as this in the previous song, or what I refer to as lawnmower core, because it's got lawnmower noises. Saw an interview recently where it says they should have forgot it exists when mentioning the past. They always forget to Teleview. They always do. And yeah, that's kind of everything. I guess that does fill up everything. Oh no, not really. I got a couple more things I can mention here. It's already 10:42. Goddamn. Okay. So, as I mentioned in the announcement for the stream, stream anniversaries come early. My stream anniversary is a week from tomorrow. It's next Thursday. It's September 5th. I'm not currently planning on doing anything special for it. If I maybe can, we'll work something out. I don't know. I'll have to see what people want to do, maybe. Maybe I could do something multiplayer. I don't know. But tonight, Visions of Mana comes out. And as you know, if you've been watching my streams in the past, a Mana game is usually what I play on my stream anniversary. So we're just going to kind of consider this the anniversary game when we start it tonight. So we're starting the 8th anniversary early. So, again, nothing major planned for next Thursday. If something happens, maybe I could put something together. But, I don't know. I'm actually starting to think of, maybe doing something for the 10th anniversary in another 2 years, because that's going to come up quicker than I think. I want to get someone to draw me, a logo for it. Like the Mega Man and Sonic, anniversary logos, where it's, the head, and then 10 years, 1990 to 2000, except it would be 2016 to 2026. Assuming the world hasn't ended by then. But yeah, that's what's going on there. Again, like I said, I might be putting Kingdom Hearts on the back burner because it's slow going, and Visions of Mana is coming out tonight. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection's coming out next week. Also, throughout the first half of September, I'm going to be streaming Splatoon a few times because we're leading up to the big finale of it, which sucks because I'm not going to be here the day of the finale of the final Splatfest, but I will be here the Thursday it starts. I will be here the weekend beforehand for the big run, and I will stream both the opening of the Splatfest voting as well as the end of the Splatfest when it ends on that Sunday. But I'm not going to be able to stream the finale of the Splatfest when it happens, because it's going to be 3 days long, and the last day is going to have, like, special events on it. So I'm not going to be able to play that one live. I might do some pre-recorded something for it. I don't know. I will be able to play it on my own. Just I'm not going to be able to stream it because that weekend Nessie and I are going to the Ren Fair, so she's going to be here. We're going to be busy. I'm not going to have time to set up a stream for it. I can't stay up late. So yeah, that's what I've got planned for the future. I am sweating profusely because of the fever I have right now. I'm going to just take a sip of water here real quick. I drank a lot of water over the weekend, and I need to keep that up, because it's something I don't do enough of. Anyway, that's all the rambling. Expect tonight and tomorrow stream, and probably Saturday evening, but no Friday stream. And yeah, that's what we got going on. So stick around for just a moment, and we will start Kingdom Hearts for a couple hours.